Hello, good morning or good afternoon, depending what time of day you're watching this recording. My name is Bridget and I'm a kinesiologist with the VON, and we're going to start an exercise class for you today. This will be just 30 minutes of low intensity exercise, and we'll be standing for most of it and then seated for parts. So let's start by just moving our feet. Just a little tap to the side. If you're having difficulty stepping, you could just do lifting your heel and lifting your heel, one side then the other. I'm working here with 2 chairs beside me, so if you need to have a chair or a walker to hang on to, you can have them right handy. If you want to get your feet walking, go right ahead and do a little step, stepping on the spot. I'm starting with a nice, easy step, tap, step, tap. If your hands are free, let's add an arm. Just go for a little swing. Nice, easy movement. As we warm up, this should feel nice and easy. Nothing too hard. Just taking your time. Let's switch our feet. We're going to go back to our middle, back to just the middle here, and then tap your toe forward, other toe forward. Tap your toe, tap your toe. You can reach out with your hand, pushing your fingertips down. Stretch your wrist at the same time as we're stretching our shins. Down and down. How about just 3 more times? Each side. And this is the last one. Tap your toe, and then back to marching on the spot. Just an easy rhythm. Pick your own speed. All right, we're going to switch this again. We're going to go with a heel tap to the front. So now I'm lifting up my toe, feeling that stretch in my calf. And palm up, lifting your fingertips up. I'm doing one arm at a time, holding onto my chair. You can do both arms if your hands are free. I want to really lift my toes. Important for preventing trips, sorry. Lift it up and up. How about 3 more? 2. And the last one each side. Good, and back to march. Now let's warm up our hips a little bit. I'm going to reach back and tap my toe back. Tap my toe back. So from the side, it looks like this. Reach and reach. You can keep it small and close if you need to, or you can reach further if you're able. So you're stretching your hip too. Stretch it back, stretch it back. I'm going to add an arm. So reach my arm back, switch, reach my arm back. Reach and reach. This time I'm doing the same side. My right arm, right leg, left arm and left leg. You can do it however you like, as long as you feel steady on your feet. 3 more. 2. I feel like Jane Fonda. And last one. Good, and back to marching feet. Remember, if you're having difficulty with marching, you can just be tapping your heels, tapping your heels. Good, I'm gonna add marching arms. Getting my arms going. If you need to hang on, you can do 1 arm at a time. If you don't need to hang on, you can get both arms going. Good. Now let's see. Let's add some arms. I'm going to just shrug my shoulders up and down. Shrug my shoulders up and down. Shrug up and down. Let's do 3 lift and roll your shoulders back. Can you still keep your feet moving? Lift your shoulders, roll them back. Lift your shoulders and roll them back. Good, and back to that march. I'm gonna roll my hands, making a circle with my hands. You can go all the same way if you like, and back the other way. Rolling those wrists, limbering up your wrists, going at your own speed, what feels good for you. If you have arthritis in your wrists, you might want to take it easy, nice and slow. And back to the side. Good, and back to marching feet. Good, I'm gonna put my hands on my shoulders. So I'm right up here touching those shoulders and make a circle with my elbows. I'm circling forward, up and forward, up and forward. One more time, and let's reverse. Up and to the back, up and to the back, up and to the back. Good, and shake it out. All right, we're gonna make it just a little bit harder, but you can grab your chair if you need to. I'm gonna stop here for a second and lift my knee and lift my knee. Stretching out those hips. Good, lift and lift. Last one, and I'm gonna switch it to the back, lifting my heel to the back, lifting my heel. So from the side, it looks like this. Lift my heel, lift my heel. Lift and lift. You can keep it low if you need to, just a tap to the back. Lift if you're able. One more time. Good. And then back to our march. Oh, Callie is going to get into the picture here with her ball. She thinks I'm playing a game, so she wants to play. She's a working dog and she likes games. All right, let's get back to just a little bit more energy. I'm going to go with a bigger march, a little bit quicker and a bigger march. If your hands are free, get those arms moving. March and march. This should feel a little bit harder, but you shouldn't be breathless and you shouldn't have pain. It should be just a little bit harder. That's good. If you need to keep it low, that's okay, or you can bring it up a little bit higher. Good, let's count that down. 3, 2, and 1. And then back to our little march in the middle. Good job. Okay, we're gonna make another little bit harder. So I'm gonna plant my feet. So my legs get a break, but my arms are gonna do a work now. We're gonna start with that rolling arms, like a punch bag. And I'm gonna go for a fast 10. Ready to roll. You can keep it slow, or let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and shake it out. Good, and then let's get our feet marching again, if you can. Remember, have that chair handy. It's better to be safe. Don't want to take any chances. Good, and back to your march. All right, if you have a glass of water handy or a water bottle, grab a drink. I have one that has kind of a rubber straw. It's nice because then I don't bang my teeth when I'm exercising. One of my exercise participants told me that tip. All right, I'm going to reach up with one arm, step away, and pull that down. Step to the center, reach and pull. Like I'm pulling the cord on my blinds. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Or pulling a warm sweater over my head. We're coming into winter when I'm recording this video. Had snow this morning. Might need to reach and pull that sweater on. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Let's do one more each way. Reach and pull. And pull. And back to your marching feet. All right, now I'm going to go to the back, tapping my toe, tapping my toe. You can go slower than me, or you can go the same speed. So it looks like this, tap and tap. All right, my feet are tapping to the back. And now I'm going to push my opposite arm forward. Push, push, push. If your hands are free and you don't need to hang on, or maybe you're sitting down and tapping your toe, you can get both arms going. Push and push. Good. If you don't feel steady when you're not hanging on, just get one arm going. Opposites if you can. Let's go with 3 more. 2. Other side. And last one. Good, and back to march. All right, we're gonna keep this little march going. If you need to stop your feet and maybe just give a little heel tap, you can do that because we're gonna be using both arms. I'm gonna go to the march, you choose. I'm gonna do swimming, breaststroke, push it back. See how big of a movement you can make, really reaching and feeling all those muscles working. You could go easy, or you could really pretend you're pushing your way through that water and you can feel it. Good, 2 more times. Push, racing to the end. Push. All right, we got to the wall. Let's go backwards. 1 arm at a time, going back. Swimming back, crawl, back across the pool. You can keep it low if you need to, or you can go for that big stroke. Good, 2 more. Back, back. 1 more. Good, and back to march. All right, and let's start this side time. We're gonna do a little more leg. Just a tap to the side, tap to the side. You can add your arm with a reach. It's like jumping jacks without the jump. Reach it out, reach it out. You can go slower than me if you need to keep it slow. You could do just arms if your legs are tired, or you could do just legs. Pick what works for you. I can't see you, so you have to choose what works for you. Choose wisely. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back to our march. Always back to the march. Okay, that was a set of 4. You can grab a drink of water if you have water handy, or just keep your feet moving and take a little break. Awesome. Next one, rocking horse. So we're going to start by hanging on. Step 1 foot in front of the other. I lift my foot in front and lift behind. So you can just keep it real easy, lifting your toe, lifting your heel, or you can lift your foot. Lift. If you're able, you can lift it a little higher. You pick where your limit is. If it's just a rocking back and forth, that's okay. I'm going to get my 1 arm going. Bring it up with my knee. Up. And up. Almost there. Just a couple more. And last one, back to your center. Back to your march. All right, so that was the right knee up. Let's switch. The other foot's forward. Lift your foot, lift your heel, lift your toe, lift your heel. You can stay right here. Lift your toe, lift your heel, or you can do a little bit more lift and you can get that other arm going. Up and back, up and back. If you're feeling like, whew, it's a little too much, go back to your march and wait till I switch activities. You don't have to keep up with exactly what I'm doing. Just keeping your feet tapping is good. If you need a break. Good, almost there. Just a couple more. Good, and last one. Up and back to your center. All right, let's do a V-step. So a V-step, I'm just gonna step out wide and then bring my feet back together. Step my feet wide and back together. So I step forward, wide, back together. Wide, back together. Good for hip strength. If your hands are free, if you don't need to hang on, you could reach, back together. Reach, back together. This would be like something you would do if you were maybe on a boat and it gave a little jostle and you lost your balance. You might go, whoa, whoa, grab the walls and back together. Last one and back together. Back to march. So I was stepping this direction. Now I'm going to step the other way. So stepping wide with my other foot first. Whether that's your right or your left, doesn't matter. Just pick the other direction. Good. If you need to hang on, you can always hang on. Wide, back together. Wide, back together. If your hips are getting tired, if this isn't good for you, you could just do a step forward, step back. So if the wide is too difficult, keep your feet close. I'm going to do just 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Back to march. Awesome. Let's go back to that tap, but this time I'm going to tap to the front. Tap to the front, tap to the front. You can make it a little bit of a soccer kick, but nice and easy. And let's add a push with that. Push and push, push and push. I just did the laundry and I'm putting my towels back in the cupboard, and my son came back from university. He brought too many towels. Now they don't fit and I gotta push them in, push them in. All right, let's do the opposite. I'm gonna do a kick and a pull back. Tap my toe out, pull back. Tap and pull back. Having a nice warm bubble bath, and I need one of those towels. Pull it out. Reach and pull it out. Reach, pull it out. One more time each side. Reach, pull, reach, pull. Back to march. All right. Now, if we go out for a walk and you're going up and down curbs or steps or stairways, in Sault Ste. Marie, there's a mall that has a flight of stairs. Every 50 feet, there's stairs. So you need to get your legs ready for stairs. Let's go with a high knee. Up and up. My family lives in Sault Ste. Marie. Up north. I'm a northern girl. Up and up. If you have a hand free, you can add a knee tap. I'm tapping same side. I want to keep my hips forward and my back straight. Just going easy, same side tap. If you can't go as high, that's okay. You can keep it down here. Small step. If you're able to bring it up, bring it up. Maybe just a couple are up higher. 3, 2, last one. Back to march. That is the end of another set of 4. We're almost ready to quit. That's almost the end. So we're just going to cool it off, have a drink of water. Have a drink, and then we're going to start to slow down. So I'm going to just go to a side step, step to the side, step to the side. If your hands are free, you can cross them in front. If you need to hang on, you could just do one arm, then the other. Slowing down, think about your breathing. Big breath in, big breath out. Good. Big breath in, big breath out. All right, I'm going to go back to my middle, one foot in front of the other. I'm just going to rock forward and rock back. Lift my heel, lift my toe. Heel and toe. My feet stay right on the ground. Lift my toe and lift my heel. Good. Just stretching out my calves. So I'm going to switch so my other foot is out in front. Good. Lift your toe up. Feel that stretch in your calf and lift your heel up. Good. And you can hang on. You can have your hands free if you don't need to hang on. You choose what's safest for you. Good. All right, let's go back to our middle. Feet planted. I'm going to lift my heel, just to open my arms and cross. Open my arms and cross. If you need to hang on, you can reach and cross, switch arms, reach and cross. If your both hands are free, reach and cross. Reach and cross. Good. Good. Hands in front, reach forward and pull it in. Reach forward, pull it in. reach and in, reach and in. Good. And back to wiggling our fingers. Good, like you're playing an imaginary piano side to side. I'm not really that good at piano. This would sound terrible if you could hear it. I play my piano with one finger. Mary had a little lamb. Good, and then back to your center. We're gonna stop our feet. Take a big breath. Reaching out to the side, but not too high, and blow it out. Reach it out, big breath, and blow it out. Good, one more time. Big reach out, big breath in. Hold it, and blow it out slowly. Good job. All right, now we're gonna get a chance. I'm gonna push this chair out of the way a little bit, and I'm gonna pull this chair in. I'm gonna have a seat in my chair, and we're gonna do a little bit of leg strength. All right, to get started, let's sit all the way back in your chair. And I'm just gonna lift one leg out to the front. My leg is resting on my chair. I'm not lifting at all, just my foot. Other leg, just lifting my foot. Lift my foot. Lift my foot. Feel that muscle. Feel that muscle doing all that work. You wanna lift it right until you feel your muscles working. Lift and lift. Good, both feet flat. Just lift a toe, lift a toe. My heels are on the floor. Lifting my toe, lifting my toe. Good. All right, and now our calf muscles, my feet are flat, and I'm going up on my tiptoes. Up, up, up. Right up on my tiptoes. Sitting up tall in your chair. You can use your backrest if you need it, as long as you're sitting up tall. Good posture. Remember that teacher that used to go around and tap your table. Sitting up tall. My teacher used to smack my desk with a ruler. Make a loud noise, but not me at least. All right, both feet flat. If you're able to stand, we're gonna do a stand. If you are not able to stand, you can just be lifting a leg out to the front and lift a leg out to the front. If you're able to stand, slide to the front half of your chair, and we're gonna do 5 sit to stands. Just 5, and then we'll take a break. So if you have an extra chair that can be out front for extra balance, that's good too, but don't grab it until you're standing. So push with your heels, push with these big strong thighs, and then push from behind all the way straight. If you need to grab that chair for balance, go right ahead. And then all the way down, take your time. Don't drop in your chair, nice and smooth. All the way up, all the way straight, and all the way down. That's 2 already. And up, push with your heels, up nice and straight, and all the way down. That's 3. Push, up, and straight, and down. 4. One more time, up, straight, and 5. Good, and down. All right, let's do a little bit for our core muscles. So I'm gonna slide forward in my chair, so I'm not using my backrest. If you need a little extra help, maybe there would be a ball or a pillow or a cushion handy, or you can slide back in your chair if you need help for your back. I'm gonna put my hands on my chair, and I'm gonna go up on my tiptoes, sitting up nice and tall, and then march on my tiptoes. Blow out, breath in, blow out. Breath in, blow out. Good, take a break. So when you're up on your tiptoes, got to use those tummy muscles to hold yourself strong. Ready? One more time. Up on your tippy toes. Hold your breath. Take a big breath with your belly and blow out with your belly. Ready? Tap toes, breath in, blow it out. Breath in, blow it out. One more, breath in, blow it out. Good, and both feet flat on the floor. All right, how about arms? Let me be sideways again. I'm gonna still be sideways. So if you can close your fist, go ahead and close your fist. And I'm gonna use my pointer finger. If your hands are stiff or sore and you wanna keep your hands just flat and open like a karate chop hand, you can do that too. So I'm gonna come up here, flex my muscles, touch my thumb to my shoulder, really pretend you're pulling something in hard, make those muscles show themselves. Squeeze up, and then go back and point your finger back behind your chair, pushing your arm straight so you feel the muscle behind your arm. Up, squeeze those muscles, back, point to the floor, up, squeeze, show me your pipes, as the boys would say. Straight to the back, up, and straight to the back, give it a good squeeze. Squeeze your fist if you can, or just keep your hand flat and straight if you need to. Up and squeeze, back, straighten. One more time, up and squeeze, back and straighten. Good, Kelly wanted to get into the show here. All right, now we're gonna do some chest muscle and back muscle. So with your hands out in front, like you were gonna clap, I'm gonna reach out and wide. Pull my shoulder blades together in the back, up nice and tall, chin tucked in. Then I'm gonna go palms together and blow out and push my palms together like I'm blowing out a candle. Big breath in, wide, feel those shoulder blades, and then blow out and squeeze your palms together. Big and wide, and blow it out. Big and wide, and blow it out. Big and wide, and blow it out. Good job. All right. I'm going to put one hand on top of the other, and I'm going to try and stop myself, but I'm going to push up and resist my own hand and push down. Push up and push down. It feels a little bit like a water pump, pumping water. One hand pushes up, one hand pushes down. Up and down. Up and down. One more time. Push up, push down. Good. Now I'm going to separate my hands and switch. Other ones on top. Put them together. Push down, push up. Push down, push up. Push down, push up. One more time. Push down, push up. Good. Hands by your side. Let's do one more. It's more for mobility. You can give your arms, shoulders a little bit of a roll and shake it out. I'm going to put my hands by my shoulders and reach towards the ceiling. I'm using the palm of my hand like I'm pushing up some drywall. I'm holding the ceiling up. Push it up and bring it down. Other hand, up and down. If you can't go very high, just push where you can. Try not to twist or tip your body. Just pushing your arm up as far as you are able. Push it up. Pretend you really have to push hard. Give it a good push. And don't hold your breath. Good. Up. One more time, each arm. Push up and push up. Oh, it's like you're lifting those heavy cans of tomatoes. You know the diced tomatoes cans? I get the kind with no salt. And I put them, it'll lift them up to the top cupboard. All right, time to stretch. Almost done. Time to stretch. Let's start with our feet and we'll work our way up. Since we were just working our arms, I'm going to stretch my legs out in front. I'm sitting at the front half of my chair, but holding on to my chair. And both legs are straight and my toes are pointed away from me. Just letting my legs relax and be straight. We are sitting with our knees bent so much that often we just don't get a chance to stretch out unless we go to sleep. So stretching out your knees and your feet and letting your whole leg be straight and relaxed. That's very good. Take a big breath and out. Good. Let's bring those feet in, flat on the floor. I'm gonna put just one leg out and lift up my toe. My leg is pretty straight. And you should feel a stretch in your shin. If you want to, you can try and just tip forward a little bit. So I'm not rounding my back. I'm just like you were listening to a secret. I'm just bringing my shoulders forward just a little bit, like I'm listening to a secret, and feeling that stretch in the back of my leg. Good. And switching to the other foot. My leg is out, almost straight. My toe is up. And then I'm going to reach forward just a little bit, like I'm listening to a secret. Good. Just a little bit of a tip. I'm not rounding my back, not reaching for my toes. Listening to a secret across the table. Good. And then let that relax. You could give your legs a bit of a massage for all that hard work. Good. All right. And with our arms, can you do a W? So my elbows are at my side and my hands are reaching back beside me. If you can, if you're able, you can lift those elbows up a little bit. Keep that as wide as you can. Keep your chin tucked in. Don't let your head fall forward. Big and wide. Big breath in. And out. Good. And relax your shoulders. And then reaching all the way back. And your thumbs are down, palms facing each other, like you're trying to hold a ball behind your back. You're hiding something behind your back. Big reach back. Big breath in. And out. Good. And relax that. I'm going to go up to my shoulder, right up here on the other side of my neck, and bring my arm in with my hand right against my neck. So I'm stretching the back of my arm here and the back of my shoulder. Good. We want to hold it for about 10 seconds, at least 10 seconds. And you could hold it a little longer if that works for you, but you don't want to stay too long. Hand up on my neck and lift that elbow up. Good. Feel that stretch on the back of your arm and in your shoulder. You don't want to pull too hard, just a little bit of a help there. Good. And relax your shoulders. Big stretch out. Big reach out. One arm up and behind your head. And out. One arm up and behind your head. And out. Can we repeat that one more time? Up, behind your head. Feel that stretch in your back. And one more on the other side. Good. And then crossing over in front, hug your shoulders, tuck your chin down, take a big breath. Back should be nice and straight. You're not curling up. Big breath in. And out. Which arm is on top? Double check. Big reach out to the side as far as you can. And cross over with the other arm on top. Hug your shoulders, tuck your chin down. Feel that stretch in the back of your neck and between your shoulder blades. Big breath in and out. Good. Awesome. I hope you have a great day.